Hello, Robert Heffernan with EndoTech. This is Blockchain Vitals, and it's our weekend edition. Everybody's working for the weekend, right? Cryptos never sleep. It's Saturday morning in Asia. Good morning in Asia. And if you're at the con, you're ready to fire. We got the actionable information for you. I am a master endo-technician, firmly in the matrix when trading cryptos. And, it's the weekend, so let's get right to what we need to look at for the weekend. I don't want to just do the rounds quickly because there was one thing that I did notice. And it was actually doing the rounds, my chance to comment on things in the space. And this was actually a tweet that I noticed, and incredibly important for me long-term when you see something like this. NASDAQ, everybody's heard of the NASDAQ, right? NASDAQ adds Bitcoin and Ethereum indexes to GID. Now, what does that mean? Well, they're not tradable indexes. It's just price discovery. For me, why would NASDAQ add Bitcoin and Ethereum? Professor from New York University who says this stuff is a scam and it's going to zero. If that's the case, why would NASDAQ add Bitcoin and Ethereum to GID, which allows people to track pricing, which allows people to start building models around trading these things, and not just people. I'm talking about professional trading people, professional houses, hedge funds, large net traders. So it's just another little indication, right? Another little indication that JP Morgan can do whatever it wants. In fact, there was another tweet I needed to bring up, but I'm not going to have time to bring up. And it was how many people own patents in the blockchain. In particular, Craig Wright of Bitcoin SV, claiming on Twitter that he owns the patents to what JP Morgan wants to do with their JP Morgan coin. So plenty of fireworks for sure coming up in the space. And this little tweet here, just incredibly important on the continued evolution of the asset class and the fact that it's not going away, man. Buckle up, get ready. It might be trading sideways, it might be chopping now, but it's not going to chop forever, and it's not going to zero. Well, at least I don't think these two are. Anyway, you know what? Let's go to the chart because, I had fun with this one yesterday, and guess what? I want to just toot my horn a little bit here. Going to the chart, I do it sometimes. I'm a master endo-technician. That doesn't make me necessarily a master of charting as far as trend lines are concerned. I'm not a huge trend line guy or, a pennant. But let me tell you something. This pennant held incredibly well. In fact, to the tick. The breakout was 37.19. That was the high. And the target's still 4,019, although we're going to bring that down because it held perfectly. We're still in the channel. Saturday, it's coming down about 13 points a day on the slope of that line. So Saturday's number is somewhere around 406. And then do some math, subtract 13 from that, and you're going to get 39.93. You get where I'm going at. And then we're going to add 300 to wherever that breakout level is to get our target, all right? For me, though, it really needs to do this in the next couple of trading sessions, the next couple of days. You usually don't see these things as classic pennants or flags if they just continue to erode sideways, lower and lower as she goes. Usually when that happens, the bottom just falls out. It can't hold the lower channel line, and you just get capitulation. Anyway, that's what I'm looking at. Let's talk. Let's do the vitals quickly here, because for me, taking the vitals is what I do every day. And whatever I'm trading, I don't trade an asset class that I do not have a vitals sheet that I can refer to. Right now, Bitcoin is trading at Bitfinex, 36.65. So we still got 35.41 as the weekly lower momentum level. We still have this flag in formation and possibly can break out from it. So I kind of think that next week, or maybe this weekend, we get some directional movement that actually means something. That's what I'm keying in on here. For me, incredibly important that we just don't fall apart here and close back in lower momentum. If we have 2 down days, Saturday and Sunday, and close back below 35.41, that's not going to be good price action. And on the converse situation, if you're a short and these things take out this pennant and we get a 300-point rally to around the $4,000 level, it's going to be a fairly good bullish signal for me. And I think if we get that kind of action, we're going to change the potentials on the center line and the up momentum level on the weekly chart. That's what I'm looking for. All right, listen, I'm going to keep this one free for everyone on YouTube at EndoTech.io, but please subscribe at EndoTech.io. Usually I would be saying goodbye to the YouTube crowd and continuing on. For me, though, the story is pretty simple here, and I think the asset class follows Bitcoin. I'm involved from the long side on Zcash and Litecoin, and I am looking for Bitcoin to make a breakout this weekend, one way or the other, and preferably to the upside. That's the way I'm leaning. Anyway, that's what I got. Listen, thank you so much for watching. Please be disciplined and trade disciplined. And I will be back Sunday night for Blockchain Vitals, a weekly segment where I'll go over this weekly chart because Sunday night starts the new week. Incredibly important to see what those weekly levels are going into next week. And I will see you then. You guys have a great weekend. And as always, thank you so much for watching.